Morning. It's been a little while since I sat here on a Wednesday morning and recorded a meditation to upload. Lots of reasons for that. The weather's not necessarily drawn me into my conservatory to sit and observe the beauty out there. But this morning, even though it's chilly and I'm snuggled up in blankets and I've got a hot mug of tea, the sunshine, the blue sky, the little bit of snow, yeah, it's too pretty not to sit out here. I've faffed around trying to work out the nicest, best, all up in my head, working out what to place the video on, and I've gone with the sun because I think we all need a bit of warming up this time of year. In the northern hemisphere anyway. In the southern hemisphere I get that it's different, but I'm very much in the north. So in the classes I'm teaching in person at the moment, we're doing very much a love-based, loving kindness based class. Last one's this Thursday, and then we'll move on to something else. So I thought it made sense to do a fairly traditional loving kindness meditation this morning. So as usual, for one of my meditations, what I want for you is that you put your needs first and acknowledge that there is a technically correct way to sit to meditate and a technically correct way to maintain your posture to meditate. I want you to listen to your body and sit in a way that works for your body. I'm sat in my lovely comfy armchair that still isn't too wobbly because I fixed it. I've got my feet in some socks and some slippers and they're square on the ground. My thighs and my bottom are really nicely supported in this armchair. My back's nicely supported. My elbows are supported on all the layers of blankets. And yeah, if I put a woolly hat on I'd be a bit cosier, but you know, that's just me being Nesh. I'll cope. I'm warm enough. Got a nice warm mug of tea in my hands. So that's what makes me comfy in a physical sense. So you connect with what makes you comfy in a physical sense right this second. What makes me comfy in an emotional sense is being here, doing this, being in a space that I love, honouring my needs and being able to support others in honouring their needs. So emotionally, that's really important to me. At the level of my soul, my ether, that's really important to me. But you do you. And as with all meditation, the connection is to our breath. I'll guide us through this meditation, but what you can put your attention to, your focus on, what you can notice a little bit more fully is your breath and how you're breathing. And there isn't a wrong way to breathe necessarily, but there's lots of right ways to breathe. And the other part of meditation, as you'll probably be aware, is our thoughts. Meditation is not about switching our brains off. It's not about emptying our thoughts, because that's not possible. But it is about not getting caught up in our thoughts. It is about not letting our thoughts control us, monopolise us, hijack us. So thoughts will pop up. They might be really important, significant things. It might be trivial stuff. It might be nonsense. It can be a little bit like dreams, what comes up into your mind in meditation. Sometimes it's very much tangible and regular and you know, to be expected, and other times it's random blathering is probably the best words I've got. So notice when the thoughts come up. ease away from getting too involved with them. Nod at them, smile at them, acknowledge them. If you ignore them, you repress them, you suppress them, just like your emotions, it's probably not going to do you any favours in this moment or in other moments. So now we're comfy in whatever way works for us. We will find some stillness, which actually might be more emotional stillness rather than physical stillness. It might be both. Sometimes I need to wriggle a little bit to settle. Sometimes I need to pull my shoulders up to my ears like I'm doing now and pull them all the way up and keep them there and then just release them. Particularly if you've been at a desk, you've been driving a lot today, that might be what you need too, but you might not realise till you give it a go. So you wriggle, stretch, ease into stillness in whatever way you need to. Make sure that you're cosy, warm, not thirsty, you don't need a wee, all that stuff. If you do need a wee, hit pause, go get a wee. And we're going to put our attention with our eyes to that sun in the sky, that fire that warms the planet, warms us. We can feel a bit cold in a number of senses this time of year. So maybe it's about connecting to our metaphorical fire, what fires us up, what keeps us warm and fuzzy inside, what matters to us. Maybe that's what the sun means this morning. So we've got the fire, we've got the air. I can see the branches and the leaves gently rocking back and forth in that fresh, crisp, cleansing air. The air that fuels the fire, the air that feeds us. There's quite a lot of water out there. We've had some snow, we've had a lot of rain. I think I've got a natural spring at the bottom of my garden. It's very sodden, but we all need water too. Water is the biggest part of us in many senses. And it feeds the land, feeds the animals, feeds us, nourishes us, cleanses us. And then we've got the earth, a bit cold, a bit sodden today. You might look out at the earth and think not a lot's going on right now. And not a lot is going on above the surface, but below the surface, in the deeper layers of the earth, it's a bit like us. As humans, it can appear that we're not growing, we're not changing, we're not learning from an outsider's point of view, but we might be doing a shed load of personal development, growth, self-inquiry, all that stuff. And it might be very much an internal process for us, so never underestimate how much work that internal stuff is. So let's settle in this moment. Eyes open or eyes closed. Let your eyes rest somewhere soft and beautiful if you like, or close them if that's what you want to do. And just notice your breath. The breath's coming into my nostrils and it's pretty cool, conservatory air, being pretty cool. And just be kind to yourself. Maybe you've had a busy day and you need to take this part of the meditation really slowly. You might need to wriggle a bit more, you might need to scrunch your face up and relax it. You may need to spread your fingers out wide if you've been typing or at a keyboard all day. Sometimes spreading your hands out to make starfish and relaxing. And even shaking your hands sometimes energetically, that shifts some sticky stuff. But just notice your breath. Gentle, kind, compassionate breaths to feed you, nourish you, nurture you. Notice your breath as it comes in your nose, your mouth, your throat, your upper chest, your middle chest, your lower chest. As you breathe in, that cool air fills your nose, your throat, your mouth, all of your lungs. Imagine that white light, perhaps, that prana, that chi, that life force coming in through your nose, mouth, throat, lungs. Send it out to your shoulders, down to your belly, down to your pelvis. Breathe in that life force. Send it down into your arms, your legs, your knees, your elbows, your hands, your fingers, your ankles, your feet, your toes. You're glowing. Breathing that light in, breathing that energy in, firing up what matters to you. And stay with those breaths, stay with that sensation of that life force that you're filling your body with. You can use the colours if you like, you can just use a temperature, a sensation, whatever works for you, for your brain, for your meditation. And what makes this a loving kindness meditation are the phrases I'm going to repeat very shortly. You can let them wash over you. You can listen to them and follow the cues. You can do something different. Doesn't matter. You're here. And whether it's your conscious mind that's listening to the phrases or your subconscious mind, it does not matter. So with a loving kindness meditation, really like all meditations, we first start with ourselves, we show up, we choose to do the meditation. So you just take those beautiful, compassionate, kind breaths. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from suffering. And hold that loving kindness for yourself within your body, maybe within your heart, maybe within your whole body. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from suffering. I want you to tell every cell in your body that you deserve happiness, glimmers, brief moments here and there through a day, through a week. You deserve happiness. Tell every cell in your body that glimmers of health can be accessed. And hopefully more than glimmers. And again, tell every cell in your body, may I be free from suffering, even if it's just for brief respite from tricky, difficult times. May I find peace. And the second element of this loving kindness meditation, there's only 3 elements, is to send out this love, kindness, compassion to a loved one. So if you call to mind, if you think of somebody that you love, it can be a human person, it can be family, it can be friends, it can be a partner, it can be a child, it can be an animal. Maybe they're with us still, maybe they've passed away. But just call to mind somebody that you love deeply, past or present. And whether it's their face that you're imagining, whether it's their laugh, their smile, their giggle, some of their goofy ways, call that to mind, bring that to mind. And smile yourself while you think of them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. And again, if you can smile yourself and send this loving kindness out to that person, into the universe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. And then the final layer of this meditation is to think of a community. Might be a community you're part of, might be a community that you're aware of, might be local, might be at a distance, might be in another country, might be for an area of conflict that is close to you or resonates for you. So again, bring them to mind in whatever way works for you. Hold all of the love in your body, the kindness, the compassion, and know that the community that you're calling to mind, bringing to mind, can receive this through a loving kindness meditation. And again, if you can smile and have that sense of warmth and love within your soul. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free from suffering. And when you're ready to ease away from this, you do that. You don't have to do it now. If you're in that kind of beautiful trance-like state that meditation can bring you, you sit in that, you bathe in it, you soak it up, like the sunshine that's shining through the window on me. Know that love, kindness, compassion is there for you, the universe, even if it's not obvious. We'll send some your way. And this sort of practice can help in so many ways. Give it a go. And if it works for you, if it resonates for you, share it with people that you think might be curious too. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.